Hello everyone, it's me, Mrs. Gronert, and I'm here with another Oregon STEM Week challenge. Today's challenge is to make and follow shadows. Let's take a look at what we need to complete today's activity. So for today, you're going to need chalk. You'll also need paper and something to write with, toys or natural objects, and a light source. Now you can use the sun as your light source, or if you don't have the sun out, if it's a rainy day, you can always use a flashlight or even a lamp. Okay, let's take a look at what we do for this challenge. The first thing we need to do is find our shadow. Okay, let's see if you can find my shadow. Are you ready? Here we go. Hey, do you see my shadow? Look at that. I see it. When I move, my shadow moves. That's pretty cool. Now, you just saw my shadow, but think about what other things create shadows. We can use some objects and our bodies to make and create shadows. Then we get to trace the shadow of one of the objects, or even have a friend trace our shadow. Okay, let's do that right now. Hey everyone, I thought I'd let you come over here and see what I did. One of the first things I noticed about shadows is that the tree above me is creating a really cool shaped shadow on the ground. So I put a piece of paper down and I traced the pattern that was made by the leaves. Look at that. That looks really cool. It's in a really interesting shape that the pattern makes. See that? Wow, that was neat. But I wanted to create another shadow too. I wanted to trace my hand and see what that looked like. Let's take a look at what happens when I trace my hand. So I'm going to hold this hand out to create a shadow, and then I'll trace my shadow with this hand here. So let's see. I'm going to hold my hand out like this, and then I'm going to trace the shape that I see. Oh, that's kind of hard to do because my hand is moving. There we go. Look at that. There's part of my arm. Hey, do you see that? There's my hand. That's pretty cool. If I put my hand on top of it, hey, it's not exactly the same size. That's pretty interesting. I wonder why. That's what we want to do now. We want to think. Where does an object need to be relative to the light source to create a shadow? Why is the shadow of my hand a different size than my actual hand? And when would be the best time of the day to create shadows? When might it be difficult to create shadows? Think about those questions, and I hope you have a lot of fun creating shadows today. See you soon.